Hello, I'm Guy from my Instructables. Today I'm going to show you the basic theory about 4 and 4 keypad and how to use them. Normally, the keypad is connected to the device to send the requested data from the user. One of the most common uses of 4 and 4 keypads is to enter passwords, which in turn give users access to secret and important spaces. Actually, a keypad is a set of 16 buttons wired. So before learning about 4 and 4 keypad, let's understand the principle of button first. A push button is a type of switch work on a simple mechanism called push to make. Initially, it remains in off state, or normally open state. But when it is pressed, it allows the current to pass through it, or we can say it makes the circuit when pressed. The simple circuit with push button is shown below. The one-legged push button is connected to the power supply and the other one is connected with the ground via the resistor, as shown in circuit diagram. Initially, push button does not allow the current to flow through it, so the voltage of the output is equal to GND, or zero logic. But when it is pressed, it completes the circuit, so the voltage of the output is equal to VCC, or 1 logic. Now imagine this push button is a black box. We don't know if it is being pressed or released, and we need to determine that. Based on what we analyzed earlier, it is possible to determine the state of the push button, based on the voltage level of the output. If the output is equal to VCC, the button is being pressed. And vice versa, if the output is equal to GND, the button is being released. Okay. Now we go back to the 4 and 4 keypad. Actually, a keypad is a set of 16 buttons wired so that the pin usage is reduced. A 4 and 4 keypad matrix has 8 pins divided into 4 rows and 4 columns. Each button will correspond to only 1 column and 1 row. For example, if we consider this button, it corresponds to column named in 3, and row named out 2. Or if we consider this button, it corresponds to column named in 1, and row named out 3. Now imagine this push button is a black box. We don't know if it is being pressed or released, and we need to determine that. We will do the same as the case of single push button, by applying voltage VCC to input 1, and check the output voltage of output 3. If the voltage of the output 3 is equal to VCC, then this button is being pressed. And vice versa, if the voltage of the output 3 is equal as GND, this button is being released. We can do the same with all other buttons. So the method to check all buttons pressed or released is to follow the steps as follows. Step 1. We set the input pin 1 as VCC. Step 1.1. If the voltage of input pin 1 is VCC, the corresponding button is pressed, otherwise it is released. Step 1.2. Do same with output pin 2, 3, and 4. Step 2. Do same with input pin 2, 3, and 4. So above is the basic knowledge about keypad and button. Finally, we will see a simple application of the keypad and entering the password.